We're learning a little bit more about the departure of two California civil rights attorneys who claim that Governor Newsom's office interfered with a lawsuit that they were prosecuting on behalf of the state. Through an open records request this week, we have obtained new information, including a full copy of the resignation letter of one of those lawyers working the state's case against popular video game company Activision. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Ashley Zavala explains those new details.
We filed this open records request after the state's top two attorneys for the Department of Fair Employment and Housing were either fired or resigned. Those attorneys were representing the state in a lawsuit against a popular video game company. That is until they say Governor Newsom's office got in the way. Assistant Chief Counselor Melanie Proctor's final email to her legal team both celebrated but mourned the important work she said it had done on behalf of California's Department of Fair Employment and Housing. We obtained the email through an open records request to the department after she resigned in protest of her boss Jeanette Whipper having been fired, and what she said was the office of the governor's interference in the state's civil rights lawsuit against video game company Activision. Proctor wrote, "DFEH has been able to prosecute civil rights cases independently for nearly 10 years. However, that has now changed. The office of the governor repeatedly demanded advance notice of litigation strategy and of next steps in the litigation. As we continue to win in state court, this interference increased, mimicking the interests of Activision's counsel." In protest of the governor's alleged interference, Whipper withdrew his counsel in two separate lawsuits, one against Activision and the other against Tesla, according to Proctor's letter. She continued, "The office of the governor's interference into DFEH's litigation, including its termination of Jeanette, has harmed DFEH's independence and its ability to protect Californians. This is inconsistent with DFEH's statutory mandate and the fair administration of law." In our open records request, we also asked for all communication between the governor's office and DFEH regarding Activision. The department did not deny the records exist, but denied releasing them, noting they are related to pending litigation. Governor Newsom's office maintains claims of any interference are categorically false. In a statement, Communications Director Aaron Mellon said, "The Newsom administration supports the effective work DFEH has done under Director Kevin Kish to enforce civil rights laws and protect workers, and will continue to support DFEH in their efforts to fight all forms of discrimination and protect Californians." DFEH sued Activision in July, claiming the company has a frat boy culture that had become a breeding ground for harassment and discrimination against women. State campaign finance records show Activision CEO Eric Hirschberg donated $25,000 to Governor Newsom's 2022 re-election campaign in September of 2021.
It's no longer acceptable for the governor and the governor's office simply to say there's nothing to see here. There's a lot to see here.
Assemblyman Jim Patterson is the vice chair of the Assembly Committee on Accountability and Administrative Review.
This cuts fundamentally to whether or not this agency can rightfully and lawfully do its job because of the undue influence by the governor and by the governor's office. I've never seen anything like it. And these are brave women to come forward. And I just hope we get to the bottom of it.
A new chief counselor has yet to be appointed to DFEH. At the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, Fox 40 News.